So I get a lot of calls from folks who are looking to relocate to the beautiful state of Florida, or maybe they're already living in Florida and just looking to relocate to another area that's not as populated as their current residence is, right? Now, on top of that, a lot of folks are looking for non-restricted living, meaning no HOA, no CDD, being able to have the liberty to do whatever they want, when they want with their property, and not having to go through an HOA or an association to ask permission to kind of make changes to their homes. At the same time, a lot of folks are looking to kind of get away from the busy city life, something that kind of looks kind of rural or equestrian-like, right? But not a lot of folks are looking to move to Ocala, Florida. Now, I do get a lot of folks who want to move to Ocala. Definitely a different pace of life over there, right? But then again, there's some folks who just don't want to be an hour and a half away from Orlando. They want to be very close to the airport, very close to the downtown Orlando, and very close to the Disney theme parks. Now, hi folks, my name is Jose Reyes, your real estate advisor here in the beautiful Sunshine State. And today I'm located in the beautiful area of Wedgefield, Florida. Now, this is the outer east side of Orlando, Florida. Definitely a nice area that kind of pretty much offers what we already discussed, right? They offer big lots here with big houses on those big lots, and it's still kind of a rural-esque golf equestrian environment or community here within the Wedgefield area, and it's definitely a sought after area. Why? Because a lot of folks move here because they give you a sense of privacy. Your houses are built on big lots, a lot of space in between the homes. You have that privacy within your homes, but at the same time, it's a very quiet environment, and a lot of folks take care of their yards. You're about 20 minutes away or 25 minutes away from the Orlando International Airport from this area. You're about 30 to 40 minutes away from the East Coast, where you can enjoy the Cape Canaveral area or the kind of Cocoa Beach area. And at the same time, you're still close to kind of the theme parks like Disney, SeaWorld, and Universal from this area. And you're very close to other communities, kind of like Avalon Park, Lake Nona, and whatnot from here, where you're gonna have tons of shopping centers to enjoy there and a lot of restaurants to enjoy with a lot of friends and family when they come to visit you. But today we're gonna be taking a look at a beautiful resale home, guys. It's gonna be this one that I have right behind me. Let me go ahead and get out of the way so you guys can take a look at what we're looking at here. Very beautiful home. This one was built in 2012. It has 4,474 square feet for this one. That's the living space, right? And we already mentioned that it has a 1.5 acre lot. To be precise, it's 1.57 acres for this lot. And it does have a little bit of a space where you can have some livestock. I mean, I see already there's a little bit, two small goats running around, which we'll see throughout the tour. But definitely something you guys don't want to miss. It's 5 bedrooms and 3 baths for this home. Very beautiful home. Even that it's a resale home, it still has a kind of a cross between country style living and modern living at the same time. So definitely not something you guys want to miss. So stick around, guys, and let's get this one started. All right, guys, so the weather is definitely changing right now. It's starting to get pretty cool out here. We've been getting some cool weather in this area. So let's go ahead and try to get inside this house. So let's get after it, right? Let's flip you guys back around and see what this has to offer. Nice elevation for this home. This is a 2-story home, as you can tell, right? I do like that it has this nice little texture on the outside of this home, and you have kind of like this Spanish style tile for the roof, which is nice. And you have kind of like this stone accents here and in that entryway up in the front as well. A lot of nice kind of curb appeal here. You have this paver driveway that gets paved all the way to the beginning of the driveway over here, and all the way towards the front, and also that sidewalk that takes you in to the home. I do like to have kind of like this tropical vibe with those nice trees up here, the palm trees over here. You're surrounded by some other pine trees around the other area as well, along with other vegetation that you see here. But let's go inside this house, guys. This one is going to be listed for $1.2 million. And yes, the price are pretty elevated in this area, but it ranges anywhere from $600,000 to the $1 million range. And I know I typically kind of do homes that are listed below this range, but before you guys tear me apart in the comment section, let's go ahead and see what this house has to offer and see what that kind of money gets you here, right? Now you're greeted with this nice kind of double door, French style door here, which are 8 feet tall, which is great, and this nice beautiful archway that we already described in intro for this home, and plenty of windows here. But given the fact that the weather looks kind of what it looks like today, we've been having sunny weather lately, but today we have kind of like this cloudy weather. But at the same time, the inside is going to look a little dark, but hey, it's just because the weather just looks that way. But let's go ahead and get into this house, guys. I'm definitely eager to get this one started for you. Coming into this home, you're greeted kind of like with this nice entryway. You kind of have like this old style build for this one, where it's not all just an open space concept. You come in here, you have what a potential dining room or living room will be. I would think that the formal dining would be over here because you have this nice chandelier here in the center of the room, so you can kind of set up a nice big table here to have some nice dinner with your friends and family here, especially around the holidays like we're at right now, right? You have this nice kind of like, you know, tile floor here. You kind of have like this vinyl floor over here on this side, and the same thing right over here, which could be your potential kind of living room area here as well, or maybe kind of a space for a pool table or something like that, which would be nice here. Recessed lighting up above, and you have kind of like those light fixtures in between, and you have some crown molding around the entire home on this side, right? At least on the first floor, which looks nice and luxurious, and I do like this kind of archways here and right over here. Let's not forget to mention this nice chandelier that kind of welcomes you into this home, these high ceilings here within this entryway, which looks very, very nice. And here's another look at those French doors, right? But let's move forward, right? Let's see what you have behind this door here. I'm sure it's going to be a closet space, which that it is. Typically when you have a 2-story home, you have a little bit of a closet space underneath the stairwell, right? Which they did a good job in adding some kind of shelving here, so you can kind of use this as some storage space, maybe an extra pantry for this house. And then you have another space that goes around there underneath the stairwell. But let's keep moving on from here. Right over this way, you're gonna have your space where you can kind of have your family room and entertainment area right over here. I can see already you have some recessed lights up above and some speakers, right? And you would attach an entertainment system right over there in those kind of outlets. And you should have some surround sound out here if you have a TV out here as well. Now, you do have this nice kitchen. Now, again, it looks a little dark in here because the weather is just a little different for us today. It's a little overcast as opposed to the sunny weather that we've been having recently. But you do have that space of that probably formal dining room up front, and then you have another kind of little area over here that you can use kind of like as a breakfast nook, or maybe a little dining room table to have a little bit of breakfast here in the front of the home. You have this beautiful, spacious, gourmet style kitchen here that you can enjoy gathering with your friends and family to kind of make some nice meals here, right? You have like this smaller kitchen island here at dead center. You have more space up here for counter space. You have this sink right here with plenty of space to do your dishes and pots and pans. You have your cooktop right over here, which is going to be kind of a built-in stovetop here, making this a gourmet style kitchen. You're going to have your microwave right up here, and it looks like you might have a vent out there. Yes. So it seems like this is already has a vent built in to take any smells from the food, the delicious food you're cooking outside of your home, so they're not lingering too long here, right? This was built in 2012, so these are probably not soft close, and they're not, but that's an easy fix if you want to go ahead and change that. But they are 42-inch cabinets with crown molding all the way around this kitchen. And I definitely like these 2 ovens that you get right here, so you can have multiple foods going up and getting prepped at the same time. But take a look at that refrigerator. Big refrigerator. It's a Frigidaire professional refrigerator. Let's see what that has to offer inside. Oh yeah, very spacious. All right, so definitely a very, very spacious refrigerator. Let's take a look at the freezer. Also very spacious as well. Now, I believe this comes with the purchase of the home. If not, we would just definitely negotiate that to make sure those stay here so you don't have to purchase that yourself. but definitely a very nice kitchen. Now let's come back over this way, see what else this first floor has to offer. We'll go out there in just a few minutes, right? But let's go over this way and take a look. Now you probably wonder what this is. Now this is going to be an entertainment room. It's right now kind of situated to be kind of like a theater room, right? They have some theater chairs right over here, but this can be easily turned into a game room if you want to do that, or you kind of keep that concept. You have some speakers here, speakers right over there and right over here, and then plenty of space to put a nice big TV over here or a projector as well to kind of enjoy some movies here with some friends and family members, right? The only thing missing is some sort of kind of little bar area or a little popcorn machine, and you definitely have this set up already. Now moving over this way, you do have a bathroom right over here. This is going to be the guest bathroom downstairs. You have a linen closet right over here to kind of put some linens here also. Single sink vanity, kind of like that granite countertop here, plenty of space down below. You have your toilet right over here, and you have this nice step-in shower. A little squeaky door, that's okay. Right over here, which is nice. Tile work all the way from the floor all the way to the ceiling, like we like to see in the builds, right? Great option. Now, let's keep moving over this way. Looks like we have a room right over here, which is great. Very spacious room. Kind of looking towards the front of the home. Again, a little dark in here because it's just cloudy outside. And the lights here, the bulbs are, looks like they're kind of on their last minutes, right? But very spacious. High ceilings here too, about 9'4" ceilings. You have crown molding all throughout this room as well. Then you have this nice closet here, right? So very spacious walk-in closet. You're gonna notice that's consistent throughout the rest of this house. But let's go over here this way. Let's see what this has to offer, which I believe is probably going to be our garage, and that it is. So let's take a look at what this has to offer. Let's turn this light on. There we go. So this is a 2-car garage right here. Actually, it is potentially a 3-car garage. And yes, you probably look at that and look and say, but Jose, it seems like it only fits 2 vehicles. But then we'll turn around this way. You have an extra kind of bay right over here. So you could definitely get a compact vehicle up tucked away by these water heaters up here. And then you can have some other vehicles right over here. So typical, kind of a 3-car garage for this one, guys. Definitely have enough space for that, which is great. And you have the automatic garage door opener already for you. Now let's go back into this home, see what else it has to offer. Let's go ahead and go to the backyard. What do you think? Let's go over this way. We can probably go through the sliding door, but let's go through this door. This has access to the backyard for us, which is great. So let's open this up, step out here, and this is what your backyard looks like. So you have this covered lanai here, which is great. Kind of a fire pit that you can use here, which would be great for this time of year, which is nice and cool outside. This extends over to the side of this home over here, which is nice. Now they have a couple of fenced areas here. They have a gate all around this area, and they have kind of a barn style gate over here with some chicken wire as well. Now the reason why they have that here is because we have these 2 nice little goats that are walking around this whole 1.5 acre lot, right? Which one of them is going to be right here. There's a nice little one there and the one right over there. They're kind of taking charge of this area and keeping this place safe for everyone, right? Now you have an extra area right over there that looks like it has some fenced area. I don't want to go into that yard because I don't know if they are gonna allow me or be happy with me roaming around in their backyard, right? But you have plenty of space here for them, plenty of space over there if you want to keep them back in that area, and kind of a gate that you can kind of probably tell exists right over there, so you can close that off and they can stay in that back area if you want to have some other folks here, right? You have a cooking station right over here, which is great. Something that I probably would have added if I didn't have it already. A little space for a sink area over here, plenty of counter space for some prep work here, and you have a barbecue here that you can either keep or you can have that changed out for something else depending on what it is that you like to do, right? A little bit of a mound over here, so I'm assuming that's where your septic tank is going to be located since it's a little elevated. So that's great because it's on the side. It's not going to affect your backyard, and you can do whatever you want with this one. Hey guys, take a look at these two guys. Well, let's go back inside the house. Let's see what the rest of the house has to offer. Let me know down below in the comment section so far what it is that you like about this house, if you like it at all. If there's some things that you would change immediately, or if there's so far you're not seeing anything that you would change. But let's go upstairs, see what that has to offer. So far, I think this house looks very, very nice. I can definitely appreciate the builds from this time, 2012, right? Definitely did a good job with the distribution of this home. Very, very open space. The ceilings down below are very, very high. They're about 9'4", like we mentioned. Typically, when you have a 2-story home, the ceilings down below tend to be a little shorter, right? Now, take a look at this. Just another view, and that entryway from up here, and that nice chandelier that's kind of greeting everyone as they come through here. But take a look at this space, right? Very, very nice space here for you guys to entertain guests. We'll take a look at that in just a minute. That's a nice wet bar that they have up here. Let's take a look at this bedroom. Now, again, a little dark for this one because of the light and the time of day right now. But let's take a look what this has to offer, right? This room does have carpet in it, like we saw in the entertainment room across downstairs, right? It does have a nice closet over here. Step-in closet as well, plenty of space for clothes and other items within this closet. But nonetheless, definitely a nice space. Definitely a lot of space for at least a queen size bed for this one to not take up too much space here. Maybe even a king size bed, because it's definitely a longer room than it is wide, but definitely nice. Let's keep moving. Let's go out here this way. See what else this has to offer. You have a bathroom right here, which is gonna have a single sink, undermounted sink, right? A little single sink vanity. Plenty of storage space down here. You have a linen closet right over here that allows a lot of space for other items there as well. Then you have that combination tub and shower here at the end with a nice window that faces the side of the home. It's gonna allow for a lot of natural light in here. And you have that nice tile work going from the tub all the way to the ceiling for this one as well. Now, let's keep moving on. For the additional rooms that are up here, we have another one right over here. I couldn't get this light to turn on. The bulb might just be bad, but definitely a very spacious room, a little smaller than the one that we saw in the front of the home up here in the second floor, but still plenty of space here. And you have a very spacious closet here. Like we mentioned earlier, they stay consistent with the spaces in these closets. Now let's go back to this kind of little loft area, right? So very open space. Whoever designed this house definitely wanted to add speakers everywhere they could when you had open spaces to attach either a sound system or a TV up here. So you can kind of use this, or any space here that has an open space like this, for entertaining guests and family members as kind of either a big theater space, a place to watch movies or watch sports events. You could put a pool table out here maybe if you could. But you have this wet bar here. This is pretty neat. You know, you don't see this too often in some of the houses that we showcase for you guys. I like the fact that they designed this. I liked where their head was at, right? Because you have a single sink up here, plenty of storage space down below, right? For maybe some items like any cocktails that you want to make, some bottles down there, wine rack up here, cabinets for your glasses right up there, more spaces over here for any mixers or anything like that, or anything that you need to plug in to use up here. They actually included a dishwasher up here, so you don't have to take everything down below, or you don't have to wash everything by hand here. You can put it right in the dishwasher if you wanted to, right? Let's see what it has to offer. Well, if I can get it open. Actually, no, not a dishwasher. I take that all back, right? This is a refrigerator, so you can go ahead and keep a lot of your cocktails nice and chilled. And yes, I guess you will be hand washing your items up here. But let's go over this way. You do have your laundry room over on this end, which is gonna be right over here. Couldn't get the light to work on up here either, so the bulb must be out. But you have this nice little sink to wash your delicates over here. Your connections for your appliances right over here, and a nice cabinet space up top to put your detergents and whatnot up there. You have another space over here, maybe so you put a Foley station, or maybe hang some items up here to dry if you want to, or maybe iron your clothes, or right over here, you have plenty of space to do that. Then you have a closet right over here, another linen closet for more items right in there. Now, right over here, you have another bedroom. Again, this was a 5-bedroom, 3.5 bath, right? Or 3 bath. And you have plenty of space in this room. Definitely have space for a king-size bed in this, or maybe a queen-size bed, depending on what you want to do as far as space goes, but you can definitely get a king-size bed in here for sure. And then right over here, you have your closet, which is going to be a much bigger closet than the other ones that we saw in the other bedrooms across the ways. Now, moving forward over this way, we have another space to look at. This back here, this is just your AC unit. So you come in here, you open this up, and you have access to your AC units for this one. You have 2, 1 for each floor. First floor right over here as it's indicated, and this one's for your second floor as well. But last but not least, we need to look at that primary bedroom, which we're gonna take a look at right now. So let's come right into this bedroom and take a look at the size of this primary bedroom. The camera definitely doesn't do it justice. It's definitely a very big room. I think it's probably the biggest master bedroom I've showcased on this channel for sure. Definitely a lot of space here for your king size bed and a lot of furnishings. You can have a space for a full-size couch in here if you want to have it, or a couple of chairs for you to kind of enjoy some time here within this space. Now, a funny feature for this one, or a very unique feature, is that it has 2 closets. This being one of them. This is one of their closets. They definitely set this up for you to conveniently and organize yourself here. Plenty of spaces to hang up some garments up here and some pants over here. Places for shoes right over there. A lot of spaces up here as well for the shelving. It has crown molding all around. Other places to hang up belts and ties if you want to. And then you have all the storage space here as well. So definitely a big walk-in closet, but that's not the only one they have. They have an even bigger one, which we'll see in a minute. Let's take a look at that primary bathroom, which is going to be right over here. And you have a single sink right over here with all this counter space over there. Have a nice little tub in here with some jets that you can use, kind of like a little jacuzzi tub here, which looks very nice. You have this window facing the side of the house. It's going to let a lot of natural light coming into this space. You have this walk-in, step-in shower over here. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the lights to work for these either. I guess the bulbs might be out for that one. But yeah, but definitely a big step-in shower here. Let's take a better look so you don't get too much glare. You have one shower head over there. You have another one right over there. So definitely 2 people can be showering at the same time here if you need to do so, if you're in a hurry, right? And then you have this nice tile work that goes from the ceiling to the floor, for the floor to the ceiling. Now, you do have a closeted bathroom right over here, which is something a lot of folks are using these days, or wanting these days. So you have, let's see, turn that on so you can see it. Closeted water room there. Intercom, right? That's pretty cool. You don't see that too much anymore. Little intercom space so you can talk to everybody here through there. And then you have another single sink vanity here with the space being a little shorter, a little smaller. So it's up to you to decide who gets the bigger vanity space, but I'm pretty sure I know who would win that battle. Now, I did say you have another closet, which is going to be this one right over here. Let's see what that has to offer. Now, take a look at this. All the space over here, more space down below, right over here, and more space right over there, which I think is amazing. You know, I definitely have a lot of space here to store and fold items. A lot of spaces for shoes, which is great. A lot of folks are looking for something just like this, a custom built, kind of organized closet that's gonna keep you organized at all times, which is nice. And then you have some windows here facing the front of the house. You're gonna have some natural light coming in here throughout the day, so it's gonna make things easier to locate your items here for this space. But what do you think about this property, guys? That's pretty much gonna do it for the tour of this beautiful resale home here in the Wedgefield, Florida area. I think it has a lot of great features. You really don't have to do much to this other than to kind of move in your stuff, unless there's some things that you want to kind of update, right? But let me know down below what you thought about this property. We are going to do that quick recap that we like to do for you folks, and then we'll go ahead and end this tour. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for the tour of this beautiful resale home built in 2012 here in the Wedgefield, Florida area. What did you guys think about this property? Definitely a beautiful property, guys. Definitely has a lot to offer for someone who's looking for something just like this on a 1.5 acre lot. Can't complain on that one, right? And it's non-restricted living, right? So no HOA, no CDD either for this one, so you could do whatever you want with this property. We already see that the owner does have some goats in the back, so it's something that you guys can do as well. Have some live animals back there as well. Definitely a lot of house for this one. 4,474 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 3 baths for this one. Not much do you have to do for this one unless you definitely want to gut it out and kind of put some more modern style look to the inside, right? But I think that with what it has, there's very minimal things that you have to do. I do like the kind of semi-open space concept that this one has down on the first floor, where you're not opening those doors and getting into the whole room, right? Seeing your living space and the kitchen all in one. It has some separation between those, which I think I like when it comes to these older builds, right? Because you have a little bit of a space for probably formal dining, living room in the front of the house. Then you have that family room in the back of the first floor with that beautiful large kitchen and that kind of breakfast nook area over there. I think that was a very nice feature. I do like that you have that entertainment room down in the first floor, which is, you can kind of use it as a theater room or use it as a game room. It just all depends on what you like. You do have a room downstairs, so if you have someone or a relative or maybe a family member or an in-law that wants to live here with you folks, you can definitely have space for them as well. It does have that guest bathroom with the full bathroom down below in the first floor towards the back of the home, as we saw, that allows for someone to live down there and have kind of like their private space to shower as well. 3-car garage. This kind of fooled me, right? I thought it was a 2-car garage based on what we see here with that bay there, but it does have space for 3 vehicles within that garage, which I think was great. And I do like that cooking station in the back of the first floor in the backyard, right under that covered lanai. Now on the second floor, man, what can we say about that, right? You have that nice kind of loft area that's nice and spacious, speakers all around in all these open spaces where there's spaces for entertainment, right? You can put big TVs on the walls and have kind of like a theater in every single area, like the family space, the entertainment room, and upstairs in the loft as well. That wet bar, nice touch. You have a nice space to have a nice cocktail in the upstairs. You have that refrigerator, which I thought was a dishwasher, right? But it is a refrigerator upstairs that you can kind of go ahead and put some nice cocktails and some other bottles to get nice and cold, right? Nice cold beers up there as well if you'd like, or some sodas depending, or waters depending on what it is that you need up there, right? Spacious rooms up top. You do have the high ceilings on both floors, which looks very, very nice. It definitely opens up the living space within this home. And that primary bedroom, come on, very, very spacious primary bedroom. Enough space for 2 king-size bed if you wanted to in that room. And definitely have a lot of space there as well, with those 2 large walk-in closets, one a little smaller than the other. You guys have to decide who gets the bigger one, right? But I know who wins that battle for most cases, right? The bathroom is very, very nice and spacious, well distributed, has a nice light, and has that window that faces the side of the home that's going to allow a lot of natural light. Well, when we started the tour, it was actually kind of cloudy. We're overcasted today, but now kind of ending the tour, we do have the sun piercing through the clouds over there, but the sun setting. So, you know, it is kind of like almost, well, it is 5 o'clock, and with the time change, the sun sets really, really early for us, but at least we can at least end this video with a little bit of sun hitting our faces, right? Despite the fact that it's a little cold and windy. But nonetheless, guys, very, very beautiful home. Definitely leave your comments down below. Now, if you like this home, guys, and you want to come see this home with me, feel free to let me know by giving us a call at the number that you're going to see at the bottom of the screen here. You either talk to myself or my spouse and business partner, Karen Villegas, with that number, right? That is our new business number that we've been promoting lately. You give us a call there, and we'd be happy to talk to you guys and see what your plans are as far as relocating here to the beautiful state of Florida, or relocating within the beautiful state of Florida. We'd be happy to see what your plan is and kind of go ahead and discuss that and plan another strategic plan on top of that one to get you guys into your brand new home, right? Now, I'm also going to leave a QR code around this area for you guys. You can go ahead and scan that QR code. You have access to our social media pages, so you get to know us there. You'll also have access to our webpage, where you can go ahead and use that as a search engine to search other homes within the area based on what your criteria is. And we can also communicate with you guys through that webpage as well, and vice versa, right? Definitely have various ways or to go ahead and communicate with us and connect with us, and we can go ahead and connect with you as well, which is great. Now, if you like this home and if you like this tour, feel free to let us know by hitting that subscribe button. Give us a like and hit that notification bell so you're notified every single time I post a video on this channel. It'll get those videos out to you sooner, and it'll help the channel by getting the videos out to other folks just like yourselves who are looking to get into a home just like this one, whether it's here in Wedgefield or anywhere else here in the beautiful state of Florida. Other than that, guys, that's going to do it for this tour and for this video. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me once again on another tour on this channel, but I hope you guys stay safe, you take care of yourselves, enjoy the rest of your year and the holidays with your friends if you celebrate them. Other than that, guys, I'll see you guys on the next home tour.